I'm the editor-in-chief of Betting News Now, and this is Bet Ed Now, bite-sized bits of betting industry knowledge. Today, my guest is Scott Vaughn. He's the owner of Happy Z's retail store. Welcome to the show, Scott.
Thank you. Good to be with you, Alex.
Yeah, good to be with you as well. So we're going to be talking about Monday Mattress Minute videos that Scott has started, which offer retailers and even consumers, really great information about the industry. So tell me a little bit about where the idea started with this.
So I had the idea because I've coached basketball and I love coaching and I'm retired from that. But I mentioned the idea to Pete Primo's a friend of mine, and he said, "You got to do this. You got to do it." So a lot of dealers out there are struggling. And so my idea was, what would Scott Vaughn today tell Scott Vaughn 19 years ago when I was getting started? And what would I tell Scott Vaughn in 2008 when the market crashed and I was opening a second location? And what would I tell myself when COVID happened and other major events? And right now, a lot of dealers are struggling out there. So it's really for them because they're my people, entrepreneurs out there, the store managers and the RSAs, sitting there day after day and the door's not swinging as much as it was a couple years ago. It's hard to sit there. So I'm hoping to give some encouragement along with some tactical advice for those people, my people. I love you guys. Just things that I would tell myself years ago.
So I think that's a really cool idea. I think there's a lot of competition in the furniture industry in general, but I like kind of the, brotherhood of the mattress industry where you guys help each other out. You're not looking to steal business from each other necessarily. It's very genuine and different. So I think, it's a great idea that you've done. What has the reception been like?
Well, I stopped doing it during the holidays, and Joe Clay down in Arkansas beat me up online and told me to get back to it. And these are people. I mean, he's starting out, and I've talked to several dealers this week. I talked to at least three yesterday. Two reps came to visit, and one guy drove several hours to come to my store. And then I flew. I'm a pilot. I flew and visited a couple of dealers Tuesday, and just to learn from them because one of them's really good at massage chairs. We just got in the massage chair business, and I wanted to learn from them. So then another one's just a really good friend, recent friend that started a couple years ago, and we bounce ideas off each other. And that's the value of things like this, where your show, I get a lot of wisdom from people all over the country. And I'm just hoping to share little nuggets of wisdom that I have developed over the 19 years, nearly 19 years I've been in business.
Yeah, absolutely. Could you share a nugget of wisdom for our audience today?
That's hard to do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
My main thing is be coachable. And what I found is the dealers that are the most coachable grow and they just keep, today they're better than they were yesterday. And yesterday they were better than the day before. And so if you'll keep learning, like I was just reading a book, I try to read a little bit and I listened to a podcast before that. And so if you're just getting up in a routine, you're getting up, taking a shower, putting your clothes on, going to work and sitting there staring at a door, waiting for it to swing, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're dying. So my big nugget is always be coachable, be looking for someone better than you at some part of the business, whether it's marketing or closing or merchandising. There's a lot of different avenues. And so my Monday morning mattress minutes usually hits one of those things. But the most important thing is if you've got an open heart to change or grow, that's when we see the most growth out of my employees. Or I won't hire anybody unless they just absolutely coachable now. And most of my people are very young, and so they're really eager to learn and a lot of fun. We have so much fun at work, just talking about getting better and debriefing every up, even where we talk about, hey, what happened if they bought or didn't buy. We talk about every single one, and they want to learn every single time. And so that's why they've gotten so much. They're really good at doing what we do. And I think a lot of people out there, they get in a stagnant state where they stop learning. We take our identity, the business owners, especially in our work and how good our business is doing. And when it's not doing well, we don't feel well. And I've got a direct competitor that closed their doors after decades and decades and decades of being open this week. And it hurts me. I mean, it's a direct competitor, a tenth of a mile away, and they're local, and they just went through tough times, and I don't like that. I just don't like that. And when I see on Mattress Industry Network, people are at their wits' end and they're like, I've got to close my doors. I can't do it anymore. And I hate that. So I just want to give any kind of wisdom I can to and encouragement to coach them up and keep them going and keep them motivated and going to the next level. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's very admirable. Is there a way that people can get in touch with you if they have specific questions?
yeah, I mean, I've got a LinkedIn page. I've got all the social media, Facebook. You can instant message me or whatever. That'd be great. My store is Happy Z Sit and Sleep in Paducah and Benton, Kentucky. You can always message us on there too, and my manager will get that to me. So I've talked to, I don't remember, two or three called me yesterday, and one visited. Like I said, we bounce ideas off each other. They're like, hey, who does your website? Two of them were like that. One of them's just getting started. One's been doing this over 10 years, and one's not open yet. The one that came to visit, he just wanted to see my layout and everything and asked a lot of questions. So that's cool. I love coaching. So it feeds my desire for coaching.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Scott. Well, thank you for coming on the show. I really appreciate you sharing your wisdom with us.
Thanks, Alex. Again, we appreciate all of us. I know we appreciate your show because any little nugget of wisdom we can get from somebody it really means a lot. And we really appreciate you hosting this thing.
Thank you. I appreciate that,
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a good one. We'll talk soon.
All right. Take care. Bring the funk, baby.
Love it.